Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the Sangean PR-D19. This is an AM/FM stereo digital portable radio. During this video, I'll be performing a daytime medium wave band scan. First we'll go over features though, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising to daytime band. So here it is, the PR-D19. It's been about 3 years since I've had it out on my channel. Figured I'd reintroduce it so some of my new subscribers can take a look at it and maybe want to pick one up. These sell for around $57 on Amazon. I'll have links below. An awesome radio. You definitely like this. I enjoy it. I actually used it for catching e-skips during the summer on FM because the selectivity is fantastic. So let's check out the features of the PR-D19. Going to the left-hand side, we have auxiliary in, headphone jack for FM stereo listening. We also have FM stereo on these two speakers. We have a DC input, 6 volts, 1 amp, no polarity. They don't include the adapter, which is unfortunate. Wish they did. Going to the front, we have a display, which is white backlit. Shows clock when the radio's off. Of course, when it's on, it shows frequency, then it defaults back to clock. That's why you have a display button there. We have 2 speakers, which are 2 1/4 inches in diameter. Nice tonal quality, which you get to hear. Going to the buttons, down below we have alarm buttons, so wake to buzzer, wake to radio. Those can be set together, so you have dual alarms running. You can set the threshold, and you can set the radio station you want to wake up to. We have a band button, which also lets you set the bandwidth on AM and FM, so you can narrow it, which is nice if you're looking for DXing and some faint stations. If you look, there's some green writing. It says step. You can change the stepping as well. So if you press and hold the band button, it takes you into a menu. So let's do that. So we got our firmware. Then you press up the up and down button. We can change the clock 12 to 24 hour. We can change the stepping on the FM from 100 kilohertz, I believe, to 50 kilohertz. And then AM stepping from 10 kilohertz to 9 kilohertz. And then if you look, we got FR0. That's the FM band frequency. And you have 4 choices, which is neat, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, when you select these, you'll get 64 to 108, 76 to 90 megahertz, 76 to 108, and 87.5 to 108. So awesome that it has all that built into the radio. As you saw there, we got a little light. I believe it turns on when we're on, so turn it on. Yep, power indication. Nice. Power button, sleep function. Volume controls. Display button again. I told you when the clock's showing while the radio's playing, hit this to see what frequency you're on. Or if you're going through and you're DXing something and your frequency's showing and you want to see what time it is, hit the display button. You can toggle on and off FM stereo. You can change to mono. And down here it says time set. Of course, we got up and down tuning and seek tuning, which is handy. Of course, you got to have that. So let's go to the other side. Nothing. It's just got a rubber bumper going around the entire radio, which is handy in case you drop it or tumble it. Top of the radio, you have 5 preset buttons. So you get 5 presets per band. They give you AM1, AM2, FM1, FM2, giving you a total of 20 presets. On the back here, we have our whip antenna, which is really neat because this extends out 27 inches, which is equal in length to like the bigger radios like the PR-D15, PR-D5, just excellent FM receivers. So go to the back here, we have some information on frequency ranges, which I told you about. It runs on 4 AA batteries, and it has a little lock switch here. So, yeah, it's got a hinge battery door. I'm not going to open it up. This thing is a dust and fingerprint magnet, so you get the idea. And there we go. So let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. We'll start cruising the band because, yeah, it's 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. There you go. CC Pocket in the house. AM/FM weather alert radio. There you go. And then we have CC Skywave to give you an idea. CC Skywave 2, AM/FM weather air shortwave. Gotta love that. So yeah, your weather alert as well there. Again, just as size, this is actually a decent size radio. You know, if you get DC adapters, this is a great radio you can run all the time. And of course, deck of cards, I always keep one handy. Iron Man, he's the man with the Sangean plan. He tunes each radio when he can. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. He's Iron Man. Rocking it out with the Sangean Radio Man. You know, I'm trying. Better try, brother. All right, you get the idea. Anyway, deck of cards. Very awesome. Iron Man rocks. I rock. Yes, he does. Not the Camaro. He does. That's awesome. I rock. You guys know I rock Camaros from like the 80s? Yeah. Those were cool. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on. So we're greeted with frequency, AM1, battery life indicator, and then our bandwidth. So we can change that bandwidth by holding the bandwidth button down. Really narrows it up. Really faint if you're going for that real distant station. We'll just keep it on the normal mode. And then we'll just start tuning. So we'll go to our first station, which is 540. Again, time, 11:01. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. This is WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. This is to the north. I have to turn this to tune it.
Again last night, aiming to facilitate repairs to the barrier wall. Additionally, during off-peak times, late at night.
So there you go. This is WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, going to the north. Now, this is a really cool radio. It has about, I think, I can't remember the size. I think it's maybe a 3.5-inch antenna. But it's shielded from the display with a copper shield, which is nice. So you don't get any buzzing. It's a great radio. So it sounds fantastic. Let's go ahead and keep tuning. Volume.
Amazon, Walmart, and Target shares are all higher after an upbeat Black Friday weekend and predictions of Cyber Monday shopping.
Okay, so this is 560 WIND Chicago.
Business report. I'm Jeannie Coselda. Invested in you.
11:03 and a check of traffic.
Accounts set up by your work or school are safe. To save your forgotten data before the deadline, you can download a copy of it. If you want
so this is 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, NPR station, 150 miles south.
The Dow is down.
Coming in nice and clear.
You're listening to NPR. A new study in mice now reveals that a microbe is partly responsible for the itchy skin associated with eczema. NPR's Ari Daniel reports.
All right, let's go next station. This is 590. Turn up the volume. Narrow it. It's kind of muffled, but with headphones, you could probably hear it better. Bring a loop in.
Lower range to have a visitor home. So he says there's a major change in practices and students could be held back.
That really helped. This is the Terk Advantage, by the way. Excellent companion.
More news is available online at WKZO.com.
Hey, call letters. WKZO. Nice. Yep, Kalamazoo, Michigan. 140 miles to the east. All right. I think I might have mentioned it, but we'll keep going. Okay, this is 600. WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 175 miles to the east. West. Excuse me.
Mid-20s this afternoon, and it will be breezy, making it feel even colder. Tonight we'll have clear skies and drop down to a low around 7, and wind chills will likely be below 0. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny to start.
Peace.
Temperatures will climb into the mid to upper 20s. That's your latest Iowa News Now with our first forecast.
This report is sponsored by Boost Infinite. Boost Infinite's new wireless technology switches between networks.
So that Terk Advantage is beautiful. All right, let's keep rolling.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update.
Behind 33 points and 16 rebounds from Giannis, the Bucks mark the largest come-from-behind win thus far in the NBA this season after being down 26 to knock off Portland by final
Nice.
score of
So WTMJ in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Step back three on the way. It's short. Rebound. Tipped around back to Lillard. Lillard lost it. It goes to Giannis. Now to Portis. He flips it up. No good, but Giannis tips it in. Timeout. Portland. Dame Lillard also adding 31 for the Bucks as Milwaukee goes on to improve to 12-5 following that win. Next up for the Bucks is a Tuesday night.
Nice.
The accident happened when the train crashed into a plow near the Howard Street station
640
on the city's north
WMFN,
side.
Peatone,
The National
Illinois.
Transportation Safety Board is investigating and has identified a design issue with the train's braking system. The yellow line has remained suspended since the crash, with a shuttle bus bridging.
He just did not know what type of pressure he was facing, where guys were coming from, where the coverage was dropping.
WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs, the score.
It's just, for opposing quarterbacks, it's just confusion the whole time. And we have seen
The show is a Swedish drama, A Nearly Normal Family. Translated from its original title, follows a family through a murder trial.
720 WGN Chicago.
Protect one another. 6-part show. Released in its entirety November 24th. Plenty of subscribers to the platform have been able to binge their way through all 4+ hours, and folks are flipping about it. Have you guys heard that title or watched any of that?
No.
A Nearly Normal Family. That's a new one for me. Well, maybe that's worth a little time. Haven't seen that one. It's 11:07 on WGN. By the way, but before the news,
there you go.
Mind, body, and spirit getting in shape. I would really
WNDZ.
appreciate it. 833-288-3986.
Portage, Indiana.
More
Catholic Radio.
If you could go to Jerry and Debbie Facebook page, Ace McKay post.
So here's a distance station. Selectivity is really good. So this is WJR Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles to the east now. We're going to push it with this loop. Just see if we can't get anything to come out of there. Let's just give it a shot. There it is. You can just hear the speaker, just barely. I think we're getting some 750 still. This will be too much. Oh, helps a little. Okay, you get the idea. Pretty awesome. Let's turn it back open. Alright.
21 minutes from the Edens Junction Inn. You are 5 minutes faster in the express lanes. Outbound, clear sailing. On the O'Hare 190 extension, in case you have any flight plans.
WBBM Chicago. Monday through Friday, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have great classical music. Classical old-time radio show. Gotta love it. Classical music, yeah. I like my classical music. As you know, WFMT on 98.7 FM, Chicago. But yeah, on AM, it's old-time radio, Monday to Friday. I'll get it. Falling asleep at the radio.
You are a little slow there. That will continue until 1.
Okay, let's keep going. Hey.
Thing we spoke about was that there had been 600 plus staff.
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
Well, he's been reinstated.
Music there is WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a low power station, under 400 watts, coming away for 52 miles from the north. Nice and clear. Here's 870 East Lansing, Michigan, about 200 miles to the east. Now, this is usually a tough one to pick up, but I hear something, so bringing a loop in, perpendicular to where the ferrite antenna is, tuning the passive loop to match the frequency. There you go, you can hear them. Beautiful.
And that was one of the conditions as well. That didn't want to release any of the most serious Palestinian prisoners with serious offenses.
Just showing you how good this engine can be. Alright. Let's keep rolling along. Next station.
Eighth on it, when I say on a serious note, because everything's serious, even if it uses humor, but it is really serious. I go down to the Iron Bowl to watch Alabama.
This is 890 WLS Chicago. High pitch whine coming from the camera.
The dirty one. Who? See it?
Keep going, keep going.
Last night. It happened last night. We'll talk about that too. So I'll tell you that story coming up. But watch that game in the rain, the muck, the mire.
920 is the Big Badger, WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Buffalo Bills, look, McDermott is the defensive guy.
The anointing of the sick.
Well, Patrick, if you go into it's called the pastoral care of the sick. It's the
WBKM.
tab that has
This is Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
One of the things we have to start with is when we look at that is that the church
looking. It's a baked spaghetti casserole. Okay.
WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
But it has turkey in it. Right. Well, you can do anything with it, but it's turkey.
So is it what
I got that. No, I got that.
One is going to have a sacramental confession.
WNTD Chicago, Relevant Radio, sister station to 930.
And so before the priest even goes to anoint,
really need the whole day. Let's say we're only interested in the dawn chorus when all the birds are active. We could pre-program the recorders so that they only wake up and start listening.
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 70 miles to the northeast or northwest. I'll get my directions right.
Would they start and stop too, or how does that work?
All right, keep going.
When you judge teams, you want to knock teams out, all right? It's like a boxer.
So I don't know if you noticed, there is memory positions too. It's showing M5, which is the button 5 up here. So you got 4. Back to 5. Nice.
We got that knock.
Quick presets are good to have.
That is obviously interesting.
1000 WMVP Chicago.
Interesting way of looking at it, obviously, by Coach Ryan.
WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Sprawa uzyskania polskiej emerytury ZUS jest istotna dla naszych słuchaczy, którzy osiągają wiek emerytalny.
Yes, you have to be able to balance both the educational aspects of it with the social educational aspects and bringing more children together. And not
here's WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin. The lip. Give them the lip.
Or inferiority that we also
love that.
Saw previously.
Yes, Scott.
Oh, cool. We got music. Can't hover on it, though. So that's WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles to the east. Nice.
Lay 3 at MetLife Stadium.
That's a rare one, right? The Hail Mary pick 6.
I've never seen it before.
This radio sounded really good today. WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
People are up in arms right now. They want Nathaniel.
That's 72 miles northeast. Northwest again. West. Get my cardinal directions right. There's north, south, west, east. Okay. So in case I mess up, you'll know.
Even pick 'em game, and the Falcons found a way to win that one. Finally gave Bijan Robinson.
WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. Got some ethnic music going. Don't know if it's copyrighted. Could be.
Cuya devoción se ha extendido pues ya por todo el mundo, por todo el
1110
mundo.
WXCS Chicago.
Devotas de la medalla.
Mitigate, although elimination is not possible, and that's an impossible standard, but to mitigate Palestinian casualties in Gaza.
Here's WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And this is what these two individuals, Benjamin Netanyahu and Elon,
the ongoing negotiations with Qatar, and the result here speaks for itself.
Yes.
So 1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago, Illinois.
As on hostage negotiations. I will tell you, this is, in my...
Squirrel, yeah, playing music on 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. They call it the Q now, to be all trendy, but yeah. Awesome. Liking that station.
Y Lucas Reichel, esa primera línea, no está produciendo. Y se necesita más.
WRTO Chicago.
Se necesita una línea con un veterano
No, yo quisiera que ni hubiera liguilla, lo he dicho todo el tiempo, pero bueno.
Que no haya liguilla, como en España.
Como en
WKRS Waukegan, Illinois. This is east by the lake.
Si se quiere llegar a...
More clovers.
I see.
Clover and ryegrass. We also run alfalfa, which we call lucerne. But that's usually more lucerne.
This is 11:30. Excuse me, 11:30.
I see.
12:30. WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin, an agro station.
I don't want that.
No.
Do you harvest? You said they were out on pasture most of the time.
Cazzate, tiramisù, iris, cartocci, eccetera. Visitate Palermo Bakery.
WSBC, Chicago.
I prodotti della Palermo Bakery si possono anche acquistare via internet.
Until moments before, or hours before. Was there some edge to be gained? Like the
That's coming
opposition? I mean, Hunt, are you really still thinking at this point?
WSSP, Milwaukee.
It's going to be more difficult. They got to prepare for 2 quarterbacks instead of 1. No, it's twice the work.
Things like authentic cuisine.
This is coming in good too.
Authentically.
1260.
But one thing that we know for sure.
WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away.
When he said to thine own self be true. So I remember that's in a song somewhere. I just can't remember which one it is.
$12.70. Oh, I should have that. I don't have it on my list here, but if I find it, I'll put a pop up here.
$19 brunch with Santa. You can go and enjoy a nice brunch
with Santa, right? WBIG, Aurora, Illinois. The big radio shopping show. Get your cordless phones and start dialing away. And get yourself a burger for half price. It's always restaurants.
At Lamb's Farm, just $9
right.
a piece. I can do up to 4 for you today. And how...
Ah, Queen. Okay, it's coming to us, courtesy of WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin, Fonz FM. Yeah, they got a cool station over there. I can't pick it up, but sounds good. 1300, WRDZ is gone, off the air.
And do it in the way that the Palestinians did, civilians. You're the bad guy. Yeah.
So here's 1310, WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin, coming in clear as a bell.
You need to think in these very straightforward terms. And I just think of the 4...
50. We all have it. Your blood can give a new mom the chance to meet her baby, or give someone the chance to celebrate another birthday. Blood is a life.
WNTA, Rockford, Illinois.
Meaningful today. Donate blood. Call or visit.
Famously great shoes, valid on select styles. This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Americans get a holiday...
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. Usually play music now. College Town, nice.
By the Energy Information Administration, the EIA attributes the estimated 20% decrease in winter heating prices to a large... Reality. Carpet Mart for everything floors.
Carpet Mart, Milton Avenue, Janesville. Locally owned and operated for over
Carpet
50
Mart.
years. Quality flooring backed by service
Sounds like
you
fun.
can stand on.
We know you're busy this time of year.
I need some
but for
carpet.
just a moment, stop. Imagine
Let's go to
your
Carpet
budget
Mart.
so tight that
All right, WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. That's just funny. Okay. Maybe it's not, but I'm laughing.
Big Radio, Blaine's Farm and Fleet, and Budweiser Motors are...
WGRB, Gospel Radio Network. Yeah, Chicago, Illinois, coming in clear.
And she's very involved in trying to educate people about these CAFOs, these controlled animal feeding operations. We have a text.
WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Says my granddaughter ran track and cross country for Campbellsport Junior High School. So
on a $15 value. We have Italian Pizza Kitchen for $9 today. JoJo's is down to $11.25 on a $25 value.
No way! That's such a good deal.
For $5.50
I'm calling
on a
them.
value.
I gotta go.
That's almost 1/3 of the value there today.
WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. Yeah, they're a radio shopping show as well. So yeah, my cordless phone battery ran out, so I gotta use the mobile. Gotta find it.
Good low price on that one today. Stockholm's of Geneva. We have that $15 certificate for
Rock on. I'm just picking up a hint of WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
December 6th, the final GOP debate of the year is on News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network.
WROK, Rockford, Illinois. West. Yeah, got that direction right. Alright, we're going to zip through here. Not much happening there. Barely picking WRLL up. Cicero. Let's go up to Iron Country. Good music there. WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, coming in clear again. Nice. Can't hover on it. And a stark contrast is 1500 WPJX, Metalheads, Zion, Illinois. Gotta love it. Rebel radio, they call it, but yeah, headbanging music. It's headbanging radio here. This is Waukesha, I think. WRDD. I think that was Christmas music. Hold on. It is. Barely coming in. WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois.
So Canada's, hopping off that train of Easter and Christmas.
WPTT, Hartford, Wisconsin.
Who doesn't wear a hood on Easter or...
Got music on WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
Years ago.
This is what your hometown looked like.
This is what your hometown is.
Not sure what 1570 was playing. That's pretty cool. If I have it, if I know, I'll put a pop up for 1570 there. Here playing Christmas music. Nice. 1580 is WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
But I feel like it's the kind of fun I wanted to pass along to individuals.
I don't think that's dorky at all.
복음 때문에 우리가 불이익을 당하고 복음 때문에 고난을 당하고 복음 때문에 어려움을 당하지만은
And if you know what he's saying, let me know. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. It's not who you know, it's what you can hear. That's funny. You knew I wasn't going to say anything else. All right. Okay, well, we are in the winter months here, so you tend to pick up some faint stations. Real nice with the clear skies, cold weather. We're picking up 1600, and this is an evening station, which is, let me see here, I got my list for evening. It is probably, I want to say WRPN, Wisconsin, 110 miles away, 5,000 watts.
It can absolutely. When you're walking your will. I don't. I'll really narrow it down. The Niners are absolutely the play this week. It was a
Cool.
mistake. The book
Sports
pointed out
station.
there. Pick-up,
If I'm wrong, I'll
which is what
put a
they
pop-up.
started with, and then last week on the look-ahead line, it was US
Lots of
minus
pop-ups.
60 is 3 minutes. Eastbound Washington Street from I-21 to Oakland Road is 3 minutes. Southbound I-94 from Wadsworth Road to Lake Cook Road is 19 minutes.
It's the clearest I've heard the traffic radio in a while.
From Lake Cook Road to Wadsworth
Lake County
Road
Traffic
is
Advisory
18 minutes.
Radio,
The following road
Illinois.
is currently active. Illinois 130.
Nice. Oh, we're picking up a hint of KCJJ, the mighty, Iowa City, Iowa. There's music playing. Could bring our loop in, boost it. Let's do it. Nice.
Diagnosis or a serious health issue in some other way, that would be a time to be anointed.
Here's 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. This is Relevant Radio.
There's craziness, there's difficulty. If you're
picking up a faint signal there on 1660. That's cool.
That you get are against teams that had bad games that day. I think sometimes
1670 is WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
Far too much, but sometimes you got to give you.
Bunch of orange tents on 115th and Halston. We are
WBON,
we are not
Chicago.
throwaway communities for people.
Let's just see if we can pick up 1610 out of Toronto. That'd be a feat. This little radio. That's 460 miles. I don't think it's going to do it. Maybe try to give it a little help. And then we'll call it. So see if we can. Nope. Not coming in. All right. It's a good test. All right, we'll go ahead and turn this off. And you do final thoughts on the PR-D19. Yeah. Exploring AM band on this thing's fantastic. It does a fine job with, like I said, there's a large oversized antenna in there. It's definitely better than the, what's the 18, the smaller one, the single speaker one, like that, truncated. It does have a bigger antenna internal, which is nice. So if you're looking for a little AMDXer, this is it. Definitely Sangean does a great job. Selectivity, sensitivity. And then going to FM, wow, fantastic. Definitely invest in the AC adapter and do the FM e-skipping during the summertime with it. Get a little recorder maybe. Hook it up to the headphone jack. That's what I did. Use one of those Texan recorders they had back then. I don't know, Q3 or something like that. And yeah, it did a great job recording and got a lot of cool stations. So anyway, fun radio. Hope you enjoyed this daytime medium wave band scan. Reintroduction to the radio is cool, being that it's been 3 years, about 2.5 to 3 years since I've had this radio on the channel. And I enjoy tuning with it. Definitely easy. The buttons work great. It's sibling the D9W. I was tuning that one and the buttons were like triggering other buttons, but this one hasn't done that. So that's good. This radio's been pretty solid with buttons. Like if you press one, it doesn't press the one next to it. That's a good thing. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed the video. 2, if you like Sangean radios, want to see more, hit subscribe at the bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the PR-D19. Would you add it to your collection? Would you buy it for your first radio? What do you think? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.